I got jealous, okay?
Couldn't be any more of a crazy cat lady at this point.
I've got a new camera. I feel like this does literally nothing. I have another interview. Everyone cross your fingers for me. Hello, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a new camera. If you are an avid vlog watcher, you might have seen other vloggers using this camera. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I did record a clip yesterday of me opening it and trialing it, so I'll insert that at some point in this vlog. Oh my god, I've just walked upstairs and I can't breathe. But this morning / today is a very nerve-wracking / exciting day, I guess. I don't know. I just received some samples from a print company for wedding stationery because a friend of a friend is getting married and they've asked me to do their wedding, save the dates, and then in the future potentially like the invites, everything else. Table cards, table plan. What else do you have? I don't know, I'll do some research. But I'm gonna get started on that soon, so I need to just finalise all that. And then actually in just over 10 minutes, at 10 o'clock, I have a phone call, which is an interview. And it's scary. And we know I'm on a bit of a journey to try and find some part-time employment just to pay the bills and allow myself the mental space to, I don't know, there's an element of like, I love creating things, but when creating things becomes a chore, like if I don't create, I don't pay the bills right now, and I don't like that. I think what I need is the security of having the bills paid with other means, and then anything on top of that created creatively is a bonus. Does that make sense? I've realised I can walk around. I don't know why I'm stood still. Yeah, I've got an interview at 10 on the phone. I'll explain more about that job if anything comes of it, but part-time. I think it'll be like Monday, Tuesdays, not sure. I'm not sure if it'll be all day. I'm really gonna out myself for how dirty cluttered my office is with this camera. And then at 12:15, I have another interview. What are the chances? So I've been like applying for anything that sort of tickled my fancy. And then this interview is in Sheffield, so after my phone call one, I need to get in my car, drive to Sheffield. It says it's about 35 minutes drive, but I do not trust the M1, so I'm going to set off early. And I've also, of course I've done this, I've also looked at the parking situation already. I have been on Google Street View, like going up and down the street looking at the signs. So I think I'm pretty confident on where to park. The only issue is it's permit parking, so hopefully there is spaces in the non-permit bit. No one cares. Why am I talking about this? Long story short, I've got 2 interviews today. I'm going to start on the wedding stuff. I can show you a little bit of that. Obviously, it's kind of private to that person. I will ask if I can film it and save the footage for a later date. But first, I need to clear my desk because there's a lot going on. There's jelly tots from my last design video. Oh my god, if you watched my design video, me playing those games, thank you so much for watching. However, for some reason, in fact I know the exact reason, the end of the video was cut off, which I was so annoyed about because the final game was my favourite one and that was completely cut out of the video. And that's because as Final Cut was exporting it, my laptop's memory was full and I didn't realise. Usually it just fails the file and corrupts it. This time it decided to completely save it, so I thought we were all good and fine until someone commented saying the abrupt ending made this even funnier. I thought, what abrupt ending? There was definitely not an abrupt ending. So if you watched that video all the way to the end, thank you for watching it all. Apologies for the abrupt ending, unless like he said, it is good and it made the video. So yeah, right, I'm gonna clear this. I've got 9 minutes till this call. I'm hoping it won't take long, like 20 minutes, not sure. And then I guess I should clear all this mess from me opening the camera. In fact, I'll insert the footage of me opening the camera now. It's in this exact same spot, but yesterday. I am both excited and terrified. Ooh. Also got memory card. That's not interesting. Do you know what it was? It was watching my friend, who is also a creator, use hers, and I got jealous, okay? I got jealous. So I bought this because I want to vlog more, and this camera here isn't great at vlogging. I don't know if you've noticed, it's shaky, and anytime it is not on a solid surface, I get motion sick. So this should mean more vlogs incoming. I hope it's got charge. Got some little stickers. We love a sticker. Oh my god, stop, these are actually really cute. My boyfriend is 100% gonna be stealing some of these. This is what we're really here for. Ooh, she's fancy, she's sleek. There it is. It is so small. Also got the little microphone in here, and with the creator bundle you get like an extra clip-on battery, a mini tripod, a little muff for the microphone, and I think that's everything in that bag. Oh, and the charger, like that. We have the extra case thing for like travel. We've got it out of the box. I filmed a little bit of an ASMR unboxing thing for TikTok, so if you want to see the full version of that, I'll leave that linked on screen. But it's on, and the gimbal is gimbaling. The screen is on, and it's asking me what language I want. Scan QR code to download DJI Mimo and connect the camera to unit to activate. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to film up this whole setting up process because there's so many videos online that I've been watching myself. But what I will do is, from now on in the vlog, I'll be vlogging from this camera so you can get a full summary, and we'll see what I think at the end of the day about this, and hopefully it was worth the money. Right, so I'm recording, and this is so weird because I'm so used to filming on a camera with the screen to the side, but now it's underneath, so I'm going to try my best not to look underneath so much. Also, where's the microphone? Like, what if I'm blocking it? I don't know. I guess we'll find that out. So yeah, I thought I'd go running downstairs like I do in the vlogs a lot. Pretend I'm taking the washing out or something. Let's see. This is the kitchen. Should we show the cat? Where's the cat? Snoozing. Hi, baby. We do dramatic zoom. Dramatic zoom. Dramatic zoom. He says, Mum, go away. And then there's the face tracking thing. Let's see if I can get this to work. At the minute it only has its tiny tripod on it, so I might end up getting the other one. Although I suppose if it tracks me it doesn't matter. And like, this is way more wide angle than before, but there's like a face tracking thing on here. See if I can get the settings to work. Look at this. So I'm folding my clothes, doing the washing. I'm going over here to the oven. I'm going to the hob. Welcome to Alice's kitchen. The only thing I've noticed when I'm watching people's videos doing this tracking thing is I'd frame it different. I'd like put my head higher up the screen. I wonder if you can change that. Also, random, I might as well tell you whilst I'm filming and whilst it's here, I sent my old iPod off to be sold, and they told me it was bent. So not only have they sent it back to me and not paid me anything, originally they were only going to charge, so I was going to get £100, and then I've ended up, they quoted me like 25. I was like, nah. They're like, oh, what about 30? I said, nah, send it back. And they said it was bent. I was like paranoid and terrified that it had been bent in the post, but you should have seen the size of the parcel I packaged. I mean, I vlogged it. It was that like huge one. Does this look bent to you? Like, I don't think they even looked at it. And it went in its case, like it's come back without a protective case or a screen protector on it, which it had both of those things. So just wasted my time there. I'm so glad it's come back in one piece though, because I got that message and thought it was literally bent to like a 90-degree angle, and that would have been very bad, that I wouldn't want to contend with. Yeah, this is the camera so far. I think what I'm going to do with it, mostly, other than vlogging obviously, I am going to document our camping, holidays, trips. I can do come shop with me's. I can do all the things that I used to do before I got a camera that's not very good at vlogging. So yeah, apparently the audio on this can be quite quiet, so every time you open a clip you need to like bump the audio up. I've adjusted the brightness. I wonder if I can go in and adjust the audio. But yes, this is the vlog. The cat's come in for his dinner. It's so hard not to look down. I hope that's not annoying. Oh my god, this camera is like perfect for karaoke vibes. If only we could still do that. The wide angle is wide angling. But that interview I think went really well. I've been told I'll find out midweek next week, so I guess it'll be in next week's vlog because, yeah, I don't know, I always get very nervous, and when I'm nervous I get sweaty, so I sort of ended that call and I was like on edge. I mean, it was completely fine, like the person was so lovely, seemed quite relaxed. I feel like what we want kind of aligned. I just hope I got across to them who I am, you know. It's just difficult, and I'm not very good on phone calls anyway, so when it's a phone call that is important I think more into it. I don't know, I think it went okay. But yeah, I'm gonna just put some petrol in my car. It's saying it's gonna take about 45 minutes and I'm setting off an hour and 15 minutes before the time, so I've got half an hour leeway, so hopefully there's no traffic on the motorway. But yeah, I might try and fasten you onto something so we can have a little car chat. I have this, but I don't really know where to put you. On the door? No, that's not going to work. In fact, I think I've got a sticky one in my bit. 1 second. But then where would the camera go? There. So I wonder if I can get this one on here. I'm just going to flip you upside down. That kind of works. Alright, I'm going to go get some petrol. I don't know the last time I vlogged on the motorway. This is so weird. I used to do this to and from uni all the time. Let me know in the comments if you have watched my videos for that long to know and remember the uni vlogs. I stopped doing it, firstly because obviously YouTube copyrights the music, so you can't karaoke anymore, and also my other camera, my old vlog camera, was so shaky, as I've probably already mentioned a couple of times since opening the new camera, so hopefully this gimbal means that I'm not giving you motion sickness while I'm driving. Don't worry, I'm driving safe. I've literally not touched anything other than the steering wheel and the volume button on the music. But yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like my anxiety levels recently have been kind of high, probably to do with like money and all that kind of boring adult stuff. And actually, I wanted to put you onto this person I found on TikTok who put it very well, what I'm going through. I'll see if I can find the exact TikTok and link it down below. If I forget, please tell me. But basically she said because it came to the point where she ended up having to create art in order to earn a living, that art no longer was fun anymore, and it was like forcing it upon her brain. I don't know how she put it so succinctly in a little TikTok, but I remember watching this TikTok and I was like, instantly followed her, liked it, and I commented on it like I needed to hear this. And it's so right. Like I think I've been in the mindset for a while that if I stepped back and got myself a 9-to-5, not a 9-to-5, a part-time job, never want a 9-to-5 ever again. If I stepped back and got myself a part-time job, then that's a failure. But everyone's definition of failure is different. Yes, there might be some people watching this video who maybe don't support me in the way that I'd hope and probably do think this is a failure, but I think it's a power. Like my resilience to change and things not going well is a strength, and it's one of the things I wrote in my little wellness workbook thing that we did at the YouTube event last week, that it's a strength to make that change. Like it's a scary change, but I know that I'll feel so much lighter knowing that my basic needs are covered, so anything that I can create beyond that is a bonus. And it's taken me a while to come to this conclusion. Obviously I'm still working on it, I still don't have a part-time job. Maybe by the end of the week I do, maybe by the end of next week. If not, I'll keep applying to ones that feed my soul. But I think ultimately what I need is that stability. I need human connection because my job is literally just me by myself, and I am very much an introvert, so I do value time by myself, but there's so much of it that, like, I don't know, like being by myself 24/7 and having no one to bounce ideas off and no one to chat to, it gets to you eventually. So everyone is pulling out on me. Sorry, I just need to concentrate. Don't pull out on me and break. But yeah, I think having that thing that allows my brain to just breathe, maybe do something a bit more repetitive, something that feeds the soul, something that is completely separate to me as a YouTuber, as a social media person, and then that'll allow my creative brain to breathe and not feel the instant pressure that I have to create. If I don't create, I don't earn any money. Like, I can't live. And that's, I think, where I've been going wrong. It was obviously very different when I lived at home because I didn't have as many bills to pay. So, and obviously I lived at home, so I had my parents to bounce ideas off in the daytime and things like that. But after living in the house by myself, well, not by myself, with my boyfriend, but obviously he's at work, after working in the house by myself for 2.5 years, I've tried the 9 to 5. That wasn't for me. That literally killed my soul. Like, I was so depressed. That was not what I needed. I thought it was. I tried it. I'm proud of myself for trying it. It wasn't a waste. I now know that's not what I want. I'd much rather have a part-time job, even if it's multiple part-time jobs of like different things. That's what I need. And I need something that's different. I don't need the same thing over and over again. I need to accept that that's okay, and that doesn't make me a failure as a creative. That doesn't mean anything other than I value my own sanity. Like, I just want to be happy. I want to earn enough to pay the bills. I want to earn enough to be able to go on holiday a couple of times a year, maybe go camping. And then after that, anything else is a bonus. So yeah, I just need to protect my own sanity at this point. Not sure if anyone else would find this as deep and meaningful as me, but if this is like speaking to you in any way, just know that it's alright and things will get better. I'm still in the process of that right now. Like, whoa, dog. I don't know the answer yet, but I'm getting there. And it feels good. It's definitely scary, don't get me wrong, but it does feel good. So thanks for sticking by me. I'm definitely going to continue the design videos because I really enjoyed that. I'm thinking I'm going to set myself the goal of twice a month, so every other week be a design video. So vlogs every week, design videos every other week. So in total there'd be 6 videos a month, which I think's doable. We'll see. We'll see if these jobs go how they go. I made it. I found parking and I've got plenty of time to spare. It's 10 to 12, so I'm gonna wait like 20 minutes and I have to call the person when I'm outside. In fact, I need to like Google Maps where the thing is. I think it's just like up the road. There was definitely on-street parking, but my anxiety could not be driving up and down. So I just found a car park. It's worth it. Just paid for a car park. I'm back and I ended up meeting my boyfriend for coffee in Sheffield, so I just had a brownie and some apple juice because I don't like coffee. But yeah, I think that went really well. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm just going to see how it plays out. I'll find out on Tuesday, so hopefully I'll be able to let you know either way in the next week's vlog. But yes, I can breathe a little bit now. I was getting so nervous, sweaty nervous, but I can breathe. I'm going to drive home. I think it'll be about 35-minute drive maybe. Hopefully I don't hit rush hour. And then when I get home, I'm actually going to do some illustrations, and weirdly enough the illustrations are of landmarks in Sheffield. So yeah, it's a very Sheffield heavy day today. Oh no, it says 50 minutes home. Maybe it's a podcast kind of day. It's gonna have to be a podcast, it makes it go faster. Right, podcast is on. Shag married annoyed. Let's go. How long until this face tracking thing loses its novelty? Because I feel like I've already used this quite a lot in this vlog. I'm home, as you can tell, got an Amazon parcel. I feel like this is the screen protector for this camera. Yeah, I've got a little screen protector for the actual screen and then for the lens, because I've always got to have that. I don't know how people carry their phone around without any kind of case on it. Like, there's always, everyone knows that one person, right, that just carries their phone around with zero protection. And either, I feel like it's one of two ways. Either the phone is completely smashed and destroyed, or it's in pristine condition, and I just don't know how I don't know how that works. Look at this. I can get me snack and you can still see me. So I'm going to have a very unhealthy quick snack. Belvita, packet of crisps and some grapes. It's 3:15. It won't be too long before we have dinner. What's on the menu today? Not sponsored, I just genuinely use HelloFresh all the time. So we've got chicken thighs in pesto sauce, a falafel meze bowl, or veggie mince and cheese roll. I might see which one my boyfriend fancies because it's his turn to cook. And this is, every so often I forget to choose my meals, so HelloFresh will automate and choose one for me. So this is what happened this week, and I don't like aubergine, which is in this one, and I also generally don't like pastry, so I feel like it needs zhuzhing up. Although it has made me get better with eating things I don't like I love the bacon linguine one. And that has mushrooms and aubergine in, which I don't like. What's up? Did I leave you? How dare I leave you, baby? Let's say hello. Oh, it's not tracking me anymore, babes. There we go. Say hello. Hello. Says, my name's Gus. I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy. We told them about your new best friend. Yeah, you got a best friend, haven't you? He's ginger, and he's got a brother who's also ginger, and they come to the back door and say hello, don't they? Honestly, I couldn't be any more of a crazy cat lady at this point. As well, when I was leaving the cafe, the cat choice select, random, what is the thing when cats just present themselves to people? Anyway, talking absolute nonsense. A cat walked out straight towards my feet. And we had a little moment together, so it must have known. Hi, you've got a mucky head. You've got a mucky head, Babs. Gotta go, baby. See you later. Right, I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna maybe do some drawing in the office. Yeah, I'm gonna do some drawing in the office and probably should tidy it up in there as well. I had way too long of a break. I got stuck in a scroll hole, but I've decided, hi. Right. I am going to do that thing that I keep seeing people do on everywhere. And I'm going to set up a time lapse of my office using my phone so that I can't pick my phone up. And I'm going to tidy up the mess. Let me just show you this mess. So this is what we're working with. It's not too bad. There's just clutter everywhere. I need to move this suitcase. I'm going to my parents tomorrow so I can drop that back off. And then it's this. And the shelf, and yeah, there's just bits of stuff sort of everywhere, so I'm going to set a time lapse up quick so we can tidy that up. What do you think about it, baby? What do you think? I love you. I don't know if this looks like a drastic difference to you, but this has been one of those jobs I've been putting off, and I just keep closing my office door and forgetting about it, but oh my god, this feels so much better. I just need to know how to style this. At the minute I've just got my microphone that I don't really have anywhere for it to live, and then a candle, but maybe it needs some books or something. I'm not really sure. This just ends up getting piled with stuff, and then obviously I've just sort of left my desk. I'm going to use my iPad in a second, put the screen protector on, and then everything else I'm using. So yeah, this feels so much better, even having this tidy, although I do need to figure out a new way of sealing this shut, because me and Mum tried sticky back Velcro and it's obviously not worked, so I just sort of put that at the bottom and use it as a show cushion as opposed to an actual cushion. Definitely too many cushions going on here, but it's cute. I actually need to sit down and do some work. So for this artwork, oh god. For this artwork, the client wants, I'm just unfastening my trousers because I can't breathe. The client wants a map of Sheffield, just an area of Sheffield, with landmarks that mean something to them and their relationship. So I have a list of all the landmarks that they wanted, along with the area. And what I'm going to do, I've already sort of gone in previously when I was costing this up and looked at all the landmarks because I wanted to see the complexity of them before I gave them a quote. And there's a fair few different illustrations that I need to do, so I've accounted for that in my quote. We've got some pubs to draw, we've got some a museum, I think, different apartment building. There's quite a few different things I need to do a little line illustration of. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start here and then I'll probably end up downstairs on the sofa because that's comfier. But yes, I guess if I sit here then I can watch something on my laptop. I'm very much in need of something new to watch. I'm all caught up with Bridgerton until it comes out. I binged watched the other series of that in preparation for season 3. I've also recently finished Queen Charlotte. I'm all caught up with Glow Up. Glow Up's finished. I'm just starting watching The Great British Sewing Bee. I love that programme. It always makes me want to be a seamstress. But I definitely always underestimate the amount of work that takes. Oh my god, that dog. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations of things to watch, I've just watched Love Triangle on, was it Channel 4? It was a bit cringe, but you know, easy watching. Just need something easy, you know, at the end of a busy work day when my brain's not stopped. I want something easy. So if you've got any recommendations, please let me know. I'm going to just open all these files in Procreate, send the images of the landmarks to my iPad, and then we'll get to tracing. I have done 2 of, I think maybe 10 landmarks. It takes me, for those 2, it's taken me about an hour. So I've got about 4 hours left worth of drawing the landmarks. Hopefully as I get going, I get a little bit faster because I wanted to make sure I was doing good. Because it's just playing with a pen. Look at it, would be so cute. Get it. Oh, hi. But I am going to quickly go in the shower. I just feel like I need freshen up. I've got my jammies on. I want to take my bra off, even though this is like, I've already, trousers are unfastened. I changed my top and I put a comfy bra on. But the true drawing attire has got to be full pyjamas, cozy clothes. We're going to cook dinner together. My boyfriend's on his way home and then hopefully I can get those drawings done tonight. But first, shower. I've been using this to wash my face. I really like this. It doesn't irritate my skin. I had a phase of just like buying new face washes because I thought that's what would help my skin. And this is the only one I've repurchased. It's the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. I also have this one. I heard great things about this. Aveeno, is that gonna focus? I have no idea if that's in focus. It's the Aveeno Nourishing Oat Cleanser. I feel like this does literally nothing. Like if I want to take my makeup off, this is not gonna work. So I only really use that in the morning when I've got nothing on my face or on a day where I've worn no makeup. If I want to take my makeup off, I use this. Oh my god, I just caught that. That literally just fell out of the top shelf. I also have this, which I got gifted a really small one of these ages ago, and it smells a bit funky, I won't lie, but it's a really nice exfoliator, like actual like gritty exfoliator. So it's probably not good for sensitive skin, but I literally rarely use that. And then I also use every so often this salicylic acid mask from The Ordinary. I have their niacinamide like little pipette bottle thing as my moisturiser. It's not this, but it looks the same. And then I'm using currently a retinol from the Inky List. No. Yes, it is from the Inky List because apparently this is supposed to be really good to clear up congested skin. I actually think I am getting much better at picking my skin as well, which is a big thing. Like obviously I've got bad skin, but me picking it is gonna make it worse. But I think I'm getting a bit better. Like I have the tiniest bit of concealer on right now. I had a bit of a breakout around my chin, and I think at the beforehand the retinol was making me break out on my forehead, but hopefully we're on the final stretch. I've seen on TikTok people call it the retinol uglies, and it makes sense because it makes you break out before it gets better. In fact, wait, so I'm gonna have a shower. Does anyone else do this? I absolutely love when I have had a shower, getting out my pajamas ready. Like maybe it was because when I was a kid my mum used to do this, I don't know. I remember putting them on my pillow, but I feel like having my pajamas just out and ready for me when I get out the bath, it's just nice, you know, like it's still me doing this task, but it just feels good. So I'm gonna wear that, my cozy thing, woolly socks, because it's literally the 31st of May and I'm freezing. Where is summer, please? I'm gonna start dinner because I think my boyfriend's running late. I can't ring him because his phone's dying, so I'm gonna go with the chicken thighs and creamy pesto sauce because that's the only one that has all the ingredients that I like. Although I hope I chose chicken breast. Yes, I usually upgrade to chicken breast. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. Chicken thighs are just a bit too slimy for my liking. What number is it? 1. I will say, out of the two, Gusto or HelloFresh, the lazy person in me much prefers HelloFresh because it's literally in a bag ready for me and they're just on the shelf in the fridge. Whereas with Gusto, I have to go in the bag and get them out. It's not a big deal. And to be honest, it's probably better for the packaging situation, but on days like today when I cannot be bothered, this is perfect. So yeah. Shall I do one of those little choppy chop videos where you just see me like... Yeah, I'm gonna do one of them. Cue the choppy chop video. Oops. I just pressed record and I'm so glad my screen's small, but I'm so sorry for how rough I look. I've been sat drawing various landmarks for like 3 hours now. It's still taking me half an hour per one, so it's going to take 5 hours just to draw the landmarks. Then I need to go in and draw the map. So I'm glad I'm getting that started now because I said to them that I'd get an update with them early next week. So I've got like 2 days to sort of get that together. But yeah, I'm just sat chilling. I've had a yogurt and some chocolate after my dinner. Oh my god, that dinner was actually so delicious. Was it yummy? Just wants attention, but you don't want cuddles, do you? That's the only thing that I wish you were. I wish you were cuddly. He was cuddly as a baby for about 2 weeks and then that's where it stopped. I just have to force my love on him now. I'm actually watching a series on BBC. It's probably been out for years. It's Ramesh Ranganathan, like, travelling the world. And if you are a fan of, like, the Robin Ramesh ones and, like, the Jack Whitehall going on holiday with his dad, it's kind of that vibe. And it's, like, educational but funny at the same time, but easy for me to, like, watch whilst I'm drawing. Gus is literally sat right behind the camera. Let me show you. Hello. I'm going to sit exactly where the camera just was. Can I ask you why you don't like cuddles? Gus, tell me. Maybe he's a bit bitter because I made friends with another cat today. I'm going to end the vlog here. I feel like today's gone well. I'm definitely feeling more zen about the interviews today. Like, who has 2 interviews in one day? Like, I go from having nothing on to that. So fingers crossed. Everyone cross your fingers for me. Hopefully by the time this vlog goes up, it won't be long before I know. But yeah, it's nice to have bits of work coming in and things happening. I'm definitely getting out of the funk. I hope you didn't mind the very long brain fart rambling that happened earlier, but just gonna keep it real. That's always been the aim of these vlogs, so that's what we're gonna continue to do. If you got to the end of the video, please let me know if you've watched these videos since I've been at uni. If not, when did you start watching my videos? Like, how did you find me? I always find that so interesting. Sometimes people like find me and then like drift off and then come back, and that's my favourite kind of one. Well, I guess everyone who's been here like consistently, first of all, hats off to you for dealing with me for this long. But I love it when people rediscover me. I feel like everyone's growing up together. But yes, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to potentially get another snack because I need the power to finish these drawings. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye!